All right, you guys, this mare right here, she's actually a filly. She's 3 coming 4 years old. She was not broke when she came here. Jackie has been messing with her, and I'm telling you, she is super, super, super green, but she is just a 3 coming 4-year-old. They did say that she's crossbred Trakehner and Thoroughbred. So this is a 3 coming 4-year-old, and she seems to be fairly sound. Her biggest thing is that she kind of wants to pull through the bridle and just be super green. When Jackie got on her, she just really acted like she had never been ridden. She's also raging in heat. So this is probably a young mare who went through the sell barn and came into heat for the first time in her life. I've seen that, and it can be a little bit hard on them. But let me tell you, she's wanting to kind of shape up and move around and not be dangerous. I don't know if anybody out there is looking for a nice, young, sound mare that you can take home and make a nice little hunter, maybe a fox hunter out of. Heck, she could even probably make a barrel horse. I see her kind of wanting to knife that bit and get forward, but you know what? Her teeth haven't been floated. When Jackie saddled her, she did kind of act like she had never been saddled. I don't really know what else to do with her, because the truth is, this is the perfect slaughter candidate. She's big, she weighs a lot, she's healthy, she's not overly broke, unfortunately. This is just the kind of horse that goes to slaughter. So I'm going to put her on the website. Again, she is raging in heat. She does not know anything. Every time Jackie pulls on her, she knifes her head down. She needs her teeth floated. But if you'll walk her down the hill and just walk her off right here, you can see now she'll walk out. She's got a little hump in her back. She's not really super sure. She's supposed to be thoroughbred Trakehner. She's about 15.2, almost 15.3, and she is a Trakehner Thoroughbred Cross, is what we were told. She's got a hump in her back. She's pretty balled up. She hasn't blown in half. She hasn't been dangerous. She appears to be pretty sound otherwise. I think her feet probably are a little growed out and splayed, but other than that, I'm not too concerned with soundness. I do know that she is raging in heat, though, so you have to keep that in mind. You can see when Jackie goes to turn her, she kind of wants to push on that bit and pull back against that pressure. That's just a very green horse thing. But she doesn't want to explode. She doesn't want to be nasty. She hasn't tried to rear up her buck. Maybe a really good, cheap prospect for somebody. She's going to plow 1,850 acres. She'll be online. She is an urgent horse. Maybe you might want to pay her reprieve, maybe pay her vet work, see if we can't try to find her a home with a little bit more work put into her. But she's 1,850 acres. She's very, very inexpensive in today's market. Big, solid mare, but just really green. But I don't want to see her die. So $1,850, super cheap. Really a good candidate for somebody on a small budget that needs a nice English prospect or even a barrel prospect. And I think a lot of what you see will line out if she was just better broke. I think she needs to go back in the round pin and an O-ring, be softened up, and learn how to move out under saddle. And I think we would be a lot better off. She is not dangerous. She's not trying to hurt anybody, but she is sure enough a green mare. And she does have a pretty good hump in her back. And I think if Jackie were to spank her or pressure her, she might actually buck. She hasn't yet, but I don't think you could apply a ton of pressure to her. I told him that she's got a pretty good hump in her back. You haven't pressured her, and she's not done anything, but if you were to pressure her pretty hard, we don't know what she would do. So she's got a really keen look to her, but she's walking around balled up. She's got a kink in her tail. No, she doesn't want a buck. That's the thing. She's wanting to get along, but I think if you were to be ugly with her or pressure her or whip her or force her, I do think she would buck just out of pure fear. I am not a rescue Karen. Jacob buys horses for slaughter. This is a for-profit business. It is not my job or responsibility to float the teeth or vet or do farrier work on horses that are going to slaughter. What we do allow is for my followers who watch me that maybe don't have the ability to own a horse but do have extra income that's disposable that they're not concerned with. They can donate things to the horses, such as teeth floats or vet work, because they have the resources to do so, and it's their money. And you know, the $75 to have front shoes put on her, maybe the $100 to put her on Mare Magic, or not Mare Magic, but No Drama, to help her hormones, or maybe the $164 to have her teeth floated and to have her tube wormed is not a big expense to them. They're not concerned with that money. Maybe they're the kind of people that would have spent that on a Friday night on bullshit online. And instead of buying crap online, they'd rather donate it to a horse. We give them that option. So there's lots of people out there that, again, there's lots of people out there that their income is different than the rest of us. And they have the disposable money to help one horse every week or one horse a month, and they choose to do so, and that's their business. So I'm not going to ever deny the horses the privilege of allowing people to do good things for the horses to help them find homes. She's $1,850. You're more than welcome to pay for a set of front shoes, a teeth float. She desperately needs them. She's priced really inexpensive in today's market. And she does need Mare Magic, or not Mare Magic, but the CEP No Drama. A paste is $50, and I believe the bag is maybe $70 or a little more. You go through a paste and then start them on the feed through. But for whatever reason, going through the cell barn, she came into heat, and she is ragey in heat, just really, really cycling hard. And it may just be her first cycle with her being a 3 coming 4-year-old. She's that age, but you can see she wants to be a good girl. So she is 3 coming 4. She's 15.2 to 15.3 hands tall. We were told that she's a Trakehner, Thoroughbred Cross. She's got a great neck. She's got a great hip. She needs her teeth floated really bad. She appears to be sound, but she does have a hump in her back. She would probably be a nice horse for somebody on a budget.